Hello and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress, Sunday's edition. Before we get into the video, I do want to go ahead and remind you we got two ways to donate to the channel if you are so inclined to support me. We have a Patreon account, which is a monthly donation system. We also have a coffee account which can do much the same but allows you to make single one-time donations. Links to both will be in the description box below the video. If you are in financial trouble or donating would put you in financial trouble, please do not donate. It's tough enough on everybody right now with the morons in charge. Take care of what you need to take care of first. If you can afford it and it won't hurt you, thank you. If you wish to donate, thank you. I do appreciate it. It's me, myself, and I do the research, the filming, the editing, the posting, all that fun stuff by myself. And I, as a personal principle, don't do commercials, and I'm getting no money from the videos as it is of this point. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Today we are looking at Representative John B. Larson, who is the representative for the 1st District of Connecticut, which is the district that covers Hartford, and it's one of these weirdly gerrymandered districts. He is a Democrat, and before he took office, he was preceded in office by Barbara Kennedy. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at who he is as an individual. Was born in Hartford, Connecticut on July the 22nd, 1948. Graduated East Hartford High School in Hartford, Connecticut in 1967. Earned a Bachelor of Arts from Central Connecticut University in New Britain, Connecticut in 1971. Member of the East Hartford, Connecticut Board of Education 1977 to 1979. Member of the East Hartford, Connecticut Town Council 1979 to 1983. Senior Fellow at the Yale Bush Center for Child Development and Social Policy, New Haven, Connecticut. Has been a teacher, a businessman, member of the Connecticut State Senate 1986 to 1998, President pro tempore of the Connecticut State Senate 1990 to 1998, before being elected as a Democrat to the 106th and the 13 following Congresses. So he is in his 14th term. And in the primary right now, he's in a bit of a horse race. So yeah, he might lose his seat. Very close right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the committees. He is on the Committee on Ways and Means, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Social Security and the Subcommittee on Trade. Now, let's go ahead and look at his top 5 individual donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Hartford Healthcare. And from what I can see, they seem to be a healthcare services dealing with a lot of hospitals, doctors in the Hartford and Connecticut area. because it says it has 500 locations, but that may not necessarily all be hospitals. It may be offices and stuff like that. Um, and let's see, I'm trying to see positions and PAs on staff 6,792. So a moderately decent sized healthcare facility overall. And their main office is in Hartford, Connecticut. Altogether, they have donated $27,148, and once again, that's Hartford Healthcare. Next, at number 2, we have WEX Incorporated, and they are a provider of payment processing and information management services to the United States commercial and government vehicle fleet industry that is headquartered in Portland, Maine, and provides services to the U.S., Canada, South America, Europe, Asia, and Australia. And was originally founded in 1983. Altogether, they have donated $25,000. And once again, that's WEX Incorporated. Next, at number 3, we have Guardian Life Insurance, their full name being the Guardian Life Insurance Company of America. They are an American insurance company and one of the largest mutual life insurance companies in the world that's based in Manhattan and has approximately 8,000 employees in the United States and a network of over 3,000 financial representatives in more than 70 agencies nationwide. As of 2018, it ranks 239 on the Fortune 500 list of the largest American corporations by revenue, and in 2015 reported the highest earnings in its 155-year history, with $7.3 billion in capital and $1.5 billion in operating costs. It was founded in Manhattan in 1860 and offers life insurance, disability income insurance, annuities, investments, and dental and vision insurance coverage. Altogether, it has donated $20,500. And once again, that's the Guardian Life Insurance Company. Next, at number 4, we have the monsters and demons themselves, AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, which is an American pro-bribing group that bribes for its policies to both legislative and executive branch members of the United States, being one of several pro-Israel bribing organizations in the United States, and has been called one of the most influential bribing groups in the U.S. It describes itself as a bipartisan organization, but really all it does is fucking bribe both goddamn parties. As of 2025, it reports more than 5 million members in the U.S., 17 regional offices, and a vast pool of donors, and was founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government, partly to counter international criticism of Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year, showing Israel's always been a bunch of genocidal, murderous assholes. It became a powerful organization during the 1980s, and in 2002 expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and in 2003 defended the giant quagmire known as the Iraq War at AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. government secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. They are vile, despicable, monstrous, evil, just as ridiculously, wretchedly horrible as you could think of any adjective to describe these bastards. They are treasonous and treacherous, publicly bribing our officials for another country's things they want to do. Altogether, they have donated $18,700, and once again, that's AIPAC. Finally, in fifth, we have traveler companies, and they are commonly known as Travelers, an American multinational insurance company and the sixth largest writer of U.S. commercial property and casualty insurance and sixth largest writer of U.S. personal insurance through independent agents. It is incorporated in Minnesota with headquarters in New York City and is its largest office in Hartford, Connecticut. It has been a component of the Dow Jones Industrial Average since June 8, 2009. It has field offices in every state, plus operations in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Singapore, China, Canada, and Brazil, and ranked number 98 in the 2021 Fortune 500 list of the largest U.S. corporations, with total revenue of $32 billion. Let's see, and it was originally founded in 1853 as St. Paul Fire and Marine. So yeah, altogether they have donated $18,350, and once again, that's Travelers Companies. Now let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have life insurance, who altogether have donated $102,500. Next at number 2 is insurance companies, brokers, and agents, who altogether have donated $67,350. Next at number 3, security brokers and investment companies, who altogether have donated $57,160. Next at number 4, real estate developers and subdividers, who altogether have donated $45,500. And in fifth is property and casualty insurance, who altogether have donated $38,350. Yeah, in industry, you've got 3 insurance groups, and then investment and real estate, not good. And then individually, you got a healthcare group company, not necessarily insurance. I can't remember what WEX was. Payment processing and information management, not necessarily great. 2 more insurance companies and AIPAC. Your donors really gonna suck. But let's go ahead and take a look at the donors at a glance. Hartford Healthcare, fine, okay. Normally I'd go okay, good, but there's just something that don't sit right with me with them. WEX Incorporated, fine. I'm not big on payment processing necessarily, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And information technologies. So, okay. Guardian Life Insurance. Ooh. APAC. Boo. Suck. Travelers companies. Ooh. Industry wise. Life insurance. Ooh. Insurance companies, brokers, and agents. Ooh. Security brokers and investment companies. Boo! Suck. Real estate developers and subdividers. Ooh! Property and casualty insurance. Ooh! Yeah. You have two moderately decent ones, and everything else sucks ass. So, and I think that's where we're going. Your donors suck ass. Not quite at the very bottom because I don't think they deserve that, but still not good. Not good at all. But this has been a look at Representative John B. Larson, who is the representative for the 1st District of Connecticut. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to show their sources, and it can't be a bunch of tinfoil hat wearing sources or anecdotes thrown together to try to make sources. You know, I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. I couldn't think of a funny quip there right offhand, but anyway. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.